There was so much extra adrenaline and energy and elbow grease and hope to be shattered and then reborn and then shattered and then reborn. I said persistence and perseverance, but I mean, it was just this huge, not a revelation or an epiphany, it was just this, they must have felt when they finally conquered Everest and got there to the very, very top, and they could just look around and say, you know, it was worth it. Sitting on that porch and watching the sun come up, and just knowing that it's not by accident, it's because of a lot of commitment and passion and just a faith in this mission. It's really, really gratifying. And I don't mean from a financial perspective, I just mean deep in your gut where, you know, where only you know what's deep inside in your soul. It just feels way, way good. It's way cool. It's way cool. Every day people walk in here, people my age, people in their 60s, 70s, you know, they say, man, I haven't been out here since I was in high school. Or I remember coming out here in the 70s, you know, back then we could come out here and we'd wash our cars and just cruise the forest. I hadn't been here in 30 or 40 years. I hear it every day. We haven't moved, the store hadn't moved, the forest hadn't moved. People just get busy, they get wrapped up in their lives and they go off, and it's almost like they come back and it's almost reassuring to them, it's almost nurturing to them to be able to come back and find the store still here. You can almost see this relief pass over their face of, man, everything else has changed. I'm so glad the store's still here. Every Friday night here at the Shelby Forest General Store, we do steak night, and it is a ton of fun. From 6 to 9, that's all we do. Live banjo picking, free peanuts. You got to see it to believe it. It's a hoot.
It's a wreck. We have people going left and right. There's people serving. There's people waiting in lines.
Can you give me some more toast, Kristen?
Chairs are full. It's busy.
Steve. I did 4.
I can't even remember how many steaks I cook. I lose count after like 5.
I'm so proud of Little Bit. She has single-handedly and exclusively cooked herself every steak we've ever done on Friday night. Over 2 years, almost 2.5 years now, almost 9,000 steaks. That little redhead's done it all herself. She is a trip.
And then you got Kristen and Doug who are over there dancing and singing all these awkward songs, and you got the banjo player, and sometimes you get a fiddle and stuff, and you meet different people when they come in. Some people come from like Mississippi and Arkansas and places like that. Some people come from Canada, Australia, different places.
It is so cool to be doing this all together as a family. My wife, Kristen, both daughters, Caitlin and Ellery, we're all 4 of us working together every Friday night at steak night here at the Shelby Forest General Store, and it is huge.
All celebrities come here. Throughout the years, I've been coming here for what? Over 50 years.
Actually, I was watching Crime Stoppers last night. I thought I saw somebody on there that
Yeah,
looked like
there,
you.
Crime
I was going to send this video in.
That was one $10,000 reward.
There it is. I give up. I give
Robert
up.
Stack. Isn't that Robert Stack right behind you there?
Right after I finished my freshman year of college, you know, there are certain deadlines that we have to meet with your applications and things. And there's one, they call it the FAFSA. It's the Free Application for Student Aid. And there's periodic deadlines in there. You know, you have a priority deadline of February 28th, and which I didn't find out until after this had happened. You know, I had it filled out on March the 1st. And by not filling out on the 28th or before of February, I was out of the running for different funds and such. And so, you know, Doug took it upon himself, you know, to I guess he took it to heart, you know, because it was something that was bothering me and something I was worried about. So, you know, it bothered Doug as well. And so he had written a letter to David Dockery, who was the president at Union University, just basically outlining my experience here and what he thought of me and what he saw in me. And so, you know, he wrote that letter and then sent it there, and through that I received, they called it a Presidential Leadership Award. And what it did was they made it to cover just the deficit that I had. I think one thing about Doug is really his personality. You know, I've seen just in these past few years, Doug never meets a stranger. You know, no matter who you are or what mood you're in, he'll, you know, have you here 30 minutes in a conversation that you didn't even think you were going to be talking about. And when you have, I guess, your different stereotypes here, you know, you're out in the country and you have, you know, the people who really enjoy hunting, or you have, you know, people that come in from the city, and you just have to identify with each one. You know, you thing is people and learning to love them and care about them.